Hello, football fans. Rodrigo here, and welcome to a countdown that's sure to get people talking the top 10 football teams of all time. Some teams transcend mere fandom. They dominated their eras, redefined tactics, and left a legacy that echoes through generations. We're talking legendary squads packed with names that still send shivers down your spine. So, buckle up because we're about to embark on a journey through football history. Let's kick off. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have a team that embodies the spirit of never say die Arsenal's Invincibles of 2003 to 2004. Going unbeaten for an entire Premier League season is the stuff of legend. This was Arsene Wenger's masterpiece, a team that blended flair and grit in equal measure. Thierry Henry at the peak of his powers, gliding past defenders like they were standing still. Patrick Vieira, what a captain, what a player. He bossed the midfield, breaking up attacks and launching counter-attacks. And behind them, Sol Campbell and Kolo Touré were rocks at the back. They say attack wins you games, but defence wins you titles. Arsenal had it all that year, and they wrote their names into Premier League history in the process. At number 9, we journey to the land of samba football, to a team that epitomised the beauty of the game. Brazil, 1970. This wasn't just a football team, it was an orchestra of flair, a carnival of skills. Leading the charge was the king himself, Pelé. Jairzinho, with his blistering pace and lethal finishing, was a constant threat. And then there was Tostão, the elegant playmaker who pulled the strings with pinpoint passes. Their 4-1 demolition of Italy in the World Cup final was the perfect encapsulation of their brilliance. It was a masterclass in attacking football, a display of skill and ruthlessness that cemented their place in history. Brazil 1970 remains the benchmark for attacking football, a team that proved that sometimes the best defense is a breathtaking attack. Coming in at number 8, we have a team that redefined defensive solidity without sacrificing an ounce of style. AC Milan under the revolutionary Arrigo Sacchi from 1988 to 1994. Sacchi's tactics were bloody effective. This was a team that pressed high, defended as a unit, and suffocated opponents with their discipline and organization. In Franco Baresi, they had a libero so elegant, so composed, he could have conducted an orchestra while disarming attackers. And up front, the Dutch duo of Marco van Basten and Ruud Gullit. Van Basten, the complete striker, lethal with both feet and his head. Gullit, a powerhouse of a player capable of dominating in midfield or attack. They were the complete package, a testament to Sacchi's tactical genius and the brilliance of a truly special generation. For our 7th spot, we travel back in time to the birthplace of a dynasty. Real Madrid conquered Europe, winning 5 consecutive European Cups from 1955 to 1960. Black and white footage, muddy pitches, but Real Madrid's dominance was constant. At the heart of it all was Alfredo Di Stefano. Di Stefano, the complete footballer, and alongside him, Ferenc Puskás scoring from impossible angles. 5 European Cups in a row, a feat unlikely to be repeated. Their legacy continues to inspire generations of Real Madrid players and fans alike. Coming in at number 6, we have Manchester United's treble winners of 1998 to 1999. Sir Alex Ferguson's masterpiece, a team that never gave up. Champions League final, 2 minutes to go, Bayern Munich are 1-0 up, and then bang, Teddy Sheringham equalises. And then bang, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with the winner in stoppage time. They won the Premier League, pipping Arsenal to the title, and they lifted the FA Cup, completing a historic treble. At number 5, we have a team that blended German efficiency with a touch of Bavarian flair. Bayern Munich's treble-winning side of 2012 to 2013. Under Jupp Heynckes, they played with a swagger and ruthlessness that was simply breathtaking. They had it all. A rock-solid defence marshalled by the brilliant Philipp Lahm, a midfield engine room powered by Bastian Schweinsteiger, and an attack spearheaded by the lethal duo of Arjen Robben and Frank Ribery. Ribery, as they were affectionately known, were simply unplayable at times. They capped off their season by winning the Bundesliga, the DFB Pokal and the Champions League. It was a fitting end to a truly remarkable season. Coming in at number 4, we have a team that captured the hearts of a nation, France's golden generation of 1998 to 2000. Led by the enigmatic Zinedine Zidane, they played football with a swagger and confidence that was simply irresistible. In 1998, they swept aside all before them to lift the World Cup on home soil, with Zidane scoring 2 headers in the final against Brazil. 2 years later, they added the European Championship to their trophy cabinet, cementing their place as one of the greatest international teams of all time. This was a team that had everything: the defensive solidity of Lilian Thuram and Marcel Desailly, the midfield creativity of Zidane and Yuri Djorkaeff, and the goal-scoring prowess of Thierry Henry and David Trezeguet. They inspired a generation of French footballers. At number 3, we have Spain, the kings of international football from 2008 to 2012. Tiki-taka, a mesmerizing carousel of short passes and movement. Xavi and Iniesta, the midfield maestros pulling the strings. They won Euro 2008, ending Spain's 44-year wait. Then came the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. Euro 2012 saw them retain their crown, making history. Coming in at number 2, we have a team that took tiki-taka to a whole new level. Barcelona, under Pep Guardiola, specifically the 2010 to 2011 vintage. This wasn't just football, it was art in motion. A symphony of movement, precision, and a level of technical brilliance that left opponents chasing shadows. At the heart of it all, the maestro himself, Lionel Messi. The little magician was at the peak of his powers, scoring goals for every occasion, dribbling past defenders as if they weren't even there. Xavi and Iniesta again dictating the tempo, finding space that didn't seem to exist. Their 3-1 demolition of Manchester United in the 2011 Champions League final was the perfect example of their dominance. Pep Guardiola's Barcelona will be remembered as one of the greatest club sides ever assembled. And so we arrive at our number 1, the team that sits atop the throne of football history, Brazil, the back-to-back World Cup winners of 1958 and 1962. In 1958, a young Pelé announced himself to the world, dancing through defences, scoring goals that defied logic. Garrincha, the little bird, was a constant threat down the wing. They waltzed to victory in Sweden, dismantling the hosts 5-2. 4 years later in Chile, they did it again, this time without Pelé. And that wraps up our journey through football history. 10 teams, each leaving their own indelible mark on the beautiful game. From Arsenal's unbeaten run to Brazil's samba magic, from Milan's defensive masterclass to Barcelona's tiki-taka symphony, we've celebrated the best of the best. Did your favourite team make the cut? Were there any shocking omissions? The beauty of football is that it sparks endless debates and passionate opinions. So let me know in the comments below who you think deserves to be crowned the greatest team of all time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your fellow football fanatics. Until next time, keep the beautiful game alive.